shit, it's windy out there today. I don't get wind, man. Wind is just one of the most useless forms of weather. I know it has a use. I get it. It's just pointless, and it's annoying, and it's stupid. It doesn't make sense. Hey, you know what else doesn't make sense? I don't know if you guys ever watched Lost or anything. You know, they're on the island, and they're stuck, and they have nothing to do. They're made of time. Charlie even says that. They're positively made of time. And yet, whenever they go traipsing on out to the jungle, they always say, all right, gather up your bags. We leave in 30 minutes. First off, what do they have to gather? Bottles of water. That's about it. And it doesn't take 30 minutes to get your shit together. Hey, go get your backpacks and your bottles of water. Meet back here in 5 minutes. Let's get going. I don't know why they waited 30 minutes. I think it's stupid. Just go. Like, what are you waiting for? And I mean, yeah, sure, sometimes they say stuff like, we're gonna leave at sunset. Or, yeah, we're gonna leave at dawn. Because you want to have all day to go. I get that. But when it's in the middle of the day, and you're about to go balls out head first into the jungle with absolutely zero idea of what to expect because some guy who was there before you is going to come after you and punch you with superhuman strength or whatever the others do, why do they have to wait 30 minutes? Or why I think it's sometimes they even say, oh, we'll leave in an hour. Okay. I still love the show. It's a great show, but I'm done bitching about it now. The detox is not going well, by the way. QT hot dogs are the shit, though.
It's a bit of a slow day here at work, but I got all my stuff done, so I figured I'd take a little bit of my downtime and do a little bit of a throwback Thursday for you. And today I want to remember my dad. I have the best memories of my father. He was, is, and probably always will be my actual #1 fan. Tied with my mom. Both of my parents have loved me and supported absolutely every endeavor I've ever tried to undertake in my life. When I was young and I wanted to play the drums, they got me into lessons. When I said I wanted to be an actor, they immediately got me into acting class. My mom and my dad always told me to go for it. And my dad was always right there with me every time I wanted to do something. As a kid, I was really obsessed with the Ninja Turtles. I mean, it was the late 80s when I can actually start remembering stuff, and the first movie came out in 89 or 90, one of those, and I was deep into the Ninja Turtles. I don't know many kids my age who weren't, but it was Secret of the Ooze in 91, 92 or something like that, when, you know, Keanu, or whatever his name is, makes the pizza delivery, sees the guys robbing the toy store, or the underground shopping mall, whatever they're robbing. He goes in and he stops them, and they're about to gang up on him, and the turtles come in behind him, and they jump really high, and they freeze in the air, and you see the title screen, and they land, and they start fighting. That was one of the coolest things I had ever seen in my life, up to that point. It's one of the first bit of cinema that I admired. So I grabbed a backpack, stuffed it full, I made a shell, I got a bandana wrapped around my head, I think, I don't know, I could be making some of this up, but I got a backpack, and I asked my dad to record me jumping off the couch. So what my dad did, he got the camera, he got it at a low angle so it would look bigger, and oh, this is dangerous, would get up on the couch, and he'd tell me action. And I'd jump, and he'd pause it at just the right time to make it look like I was staying in the air. And then he'd play it again, and I'd land. And that's the kind of man my dad was. He just went with it. He grabbed the big, chunky VHS recorder, he filmed me jumping, he would pause it on the VCR player, it would get that bad TV effect that I've become so fond of in these vlogs, and then he'd play it and I would land. Because it had to be exactly like the movie, remember? And they each did a different pose in the air, so I made my dad do it 4 times. And my dad went with it. Not everyone is lucky enough to have the kind of father that I had, the kind of support that I had from my dad, the kind of support that I still have from my dad. And even fewer people are lucky enough to have a father that's turned into a best friend like my dad has. My dad's a great guy, and I love him very much. So for this first edition of Throwback Thursday, I want to remember my dad, putting up with all of my dumb little kid antics and encouraging me to grow and become whatever kind of artist I wanted to be. And that's that. That's my throwback. No, come on. You know, it's the hardest thing to come up with an ending to this stuff. How do you end, like, well, wubba lubba dub dub, or, I don't know. What else?